It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we've got the Chargers rookie running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
It's the Chargers and the Saints.
The Chargers offense working on a 3-game winning streak as they start play. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. A very strong game running the football in that victory for him a week ago.
Over 100 yards and a touchdown. You'll take that every single time, especially when it concludes in a victory.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. That one complete to McConkey. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The Chargers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's to one of the new Charger wideouts, DJ Chark. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Herbert now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. And with that last run, that's going to move him over 1,000 yards rushing now for the year. So a nice milestone to hit in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Oh, boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
A shotgun throw for Stick. Keeps himself upright. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to go play action now with Stick. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man incomplete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. And they'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ben Mason, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power.
Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Stick looking to throw. Now this one finds McConkey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Stick. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up second down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack. Team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Stick looks to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Stick back to pass. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Third down and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fighting to stay upright. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, And they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They'll try and run for it. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Stick from the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This offense so far on 3rd down, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 16. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied.
Brings up 4th down.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. And you've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. 116 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 19 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. In motion left goes a tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He has a chance to hit. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 176 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now back to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Los Angeles, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.